Well, I want to welcome you here at the First Presbyterian Church, and I know something that you may not know. I know where hell begins. Yes, I know where the boundary line of hell is at. Now, a number of years ago, my daughter was a childhood cancer person, and so she spent about a year and a half in the hospital, almost all the time in the hospital with chemotherapy, surgery, and 6 days a week, my wife would stay with her and stay overnight. I was working, and so I would spend one day and spend one night a week with her. Well, it was one of those nights. And she had a roommate. You know, there's two cancer kids there. They both have IV pumps going. My daughter has being infused, so there's more noise from that. And it's starting to get quiet. So we settle down to go to sleep, and I get the sort of chair that sort of goes out and that the parents got to sleep in, and things go quiet. Somewhere, half past dark, I wake up, and the first thing I hear are those two IV pumps running and the infuser going. And the very first thought that went through my mind was, this is what hell sounds like. Now that was an honest thought, but sometimes those first thoughts really aren't a true thought. I began to realize what woke me up. In the very next room over, there was a little girl. She had, 3 or 4 hairs left on her bald head. Her face was puffy from her medications. And she was about 2.5 years old. And she was alone in the room next door. No one was able to spend the night, did not have a roommate. And she was crying out, I want my daddy. I want my mama. I want my daddy. You know, I know where hell begins. Hell begins at that place in any human life when you no longer, in any way, cry out, I want my daddy. I want my mama. I want my daddy. Amen.